we're going to talk about some of the matchups, the pitching matchups. We're going to look at Yankee starters versus Dodger hitters tonight. We might go a little further, but this is the main thing that we're going to look at is the Yankee starters, starting with Garrett Cole, who is the confirmed Game 1 starter. So, lifetime Mookie Betts is 7 for 17. Now, Casey Porter went over this last night. Not all of you caught that, I'm sure. Walker's not going to hit. Edmonds 0 for 5 lifetime. You know, remember Edmonds a lot stronger from the right side than the left side. Freddie Freeman 7 for 20. That's a good question. Enrique Kike 8 for 21. And that's not including playoffs. Playoffs, he lit him up. Was part of the lighting up. Teoscar not so good, 192. Kevin Kiermaier will not hit against him, 5 for 41. Max Muncy 0 for 3. I think with 2 walks, I think Muncy will do stuff. Ohtani's only 4 for 20. William Dillion 1 for 3. And Christopher Armand Taylor 0 for 6, who did have 2 hits and a sacrifice bunt. So that's Garrett Cole versus the Dodgers. So the next guy is going to be Rodon. Carlos Rodon versus your Dodgers. On versus Dodgers. And again, ESPN providing the love. I think Rodon is a guy. He had a nice year. I mean, but he gave up about 4 runs a game. I think they could do this. I think he's a lefty, and I think, Ohtani struggles against the lefties. The cumulative Dodgers are 190 against him, but so Barnes 0 for 6. Betts 1 for 19. That's strange. I think that changes. Edmund 2 for 6. Remember, he's better against lefties. Freeman 1 for 7. Enrique 3 for 6. Kike's playing. Teoscar 1 for 9 with 3 Ks. Kiermaier didn't count. Muncy 0 for 4. Ohtani only 1 for 3. He's only played against him once. He's got a K and 3 walks. Remember, Rodon can get not wild, but he can miss. We can work his pitch count, get him out of the game. William Dillion 1 for 8. And Christopher Armand Taylor 5 for 9. So that's him. And then the next one was Schmidt. Was it Clark Schmidt? I don't think the Dodgers have ever faced him that I remember, but I could be wrong. No, he hasn't faced too many of them. Nice little year for him, though. So I don't know much about him. I don't even remember seeing him much at all. 28 years old. Enrique is 1 for 7. Teoscar 0 for 3. So these are very small sample sizes. Doesn't matter. And then the other guy was Louis Gill. Louis Gill, I think is. Hopefully I got it right. I'm probably wrong. No, I got it right. Now he pitched against the Dodgers, didn't he? Now this guy's probably got. He might be getting a little tired. We'll see. Mookie Betts is 1 for 3. Freddie 0 for 2. Keeks 1 for 5. Teoscar 2 for 5 with the home run. I think was that against him, where he hit one of those home runs in New York. Kiermaier for 4. Luxy 1 for 2. And he is a righty, so Luxy will be in that lineup. Shohei 0 for 3. Pages 1 for 2. And Will Smith 0 for 3. So that's their starting pitching. Let's see. So let's just talk for a second. Luke Weaver. He's that guy. He was with the Diamondbacks. He came in the Goldschmidt trade. He just never was nothing. Dodgers have lit him up many times before. But something in the water, man. he figured something out. And has turned into a excellent reliever. And so they have a pretty darn good bullpen. Their bullpen's pretty darn good. Let's look at real quick. I'm going to pull it up. Yankees bullpen ranking. Let's just, overall, let's take a look at some of these numbers of theirs. So we'll just go regular. There's the playoffs. By ERA, that's actually where we should have innings pitched. By ERA, the Yankee bullpen so they were fourth. The Dodgers pitch more than any of these guys. We know that. So that's also an issue. Their WHIP 1.24, Dodgers 1.26. And Dodgers gave up more home runs, but they also pitched a lot more. If this had, let's look at the regular season. We'll go by ERA. Let's go by ERA. Well, let's go to WHIP. And so the Dodgers were fifth. Nueva York was much down further. ERA. Now again, Luke Weaver is this find that they had. Dodgers bullpen 3.53. So their bullpens. They have more of a regular closer with their guy there. So, all right. For now, that is covering the Yankees starting pitchers and a little bit about the bullpen. And we will cover more as we move forward over the next few days.